Hello, all you wonderful readers. I wanted to read a book to you today called Henry and Mudge and the Happy Cat. And this is written by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Suçie Stevenson. And it is published by Simon Spotlight. So this is actually a series of books, and this one here is the eighth book in the series. I don't think we have the other books, so I'm going to look into that and maybe get some of those books over the summer. So let me know what you think of this book. So here we have our table of contents. So we were talking earlier this year about how nonfiction books can have a table of contents, but fiction books can also have a table of contents or chapters a lot of times they call it. So in this case, there's 3 chapters. What is it? A good mother and a surprise. Sometimes if you think of it, of the chapters, they might kind of get you wondering, what's going to happen? This is What Is It? One night, Henry and Henry's father and Henry's big dog Mudge were watching TV. So this is telling us the setting, where they were and what they were doing. Suddenly, Mudge ran to the door and barked. Henry's father opened the door. Sitting on the steps was the shabbiest cat Henry had ever seen. I think I'm going to like this book. I love cats. Oh no! He does look pretty shabby. It had a shaggy belly, skinny legs, and fur that looked like mushed prunes. Henry and Henry's father and Henry's big dog Mudge stood in the door and looked at the shabby cat. Hey, kitty, said Henry. Are you sure it's a kitty? Said Henry's father. What do you think? Do you think it's a kitty? I think it looks like one. It might be a stray, Henry said, petting it. It has to be, said Henry's father. That is the shabbiest cat I have ever seen. He carried the cat into the house while Henry and Mudge followed. Mudge's tail was wagging hard. Why do you think Mudge's tail was wagging? Might have to use my inferring skills to say, I wonder why. What can you infer from this story? Or from your background knowledge? What do you know about dogs? Why do they wag their tails a lot of times? I think Mudge might be a little happy, maybe? Maybe. This cat looks like mashed prunes, said Henry, but it's nice. Nice for disaster, said Henry's father. The 3 of them watched as the cat drank 3 bowls of milk in a row. My goodness, why do you think the cat drank so much? That's what I'm wondering. When I read, I like to wonder as well, because if I think about the story, I might realize things that maybe the author kind of hid inside. So I'm thinking, if he drank 3 bowls of milk, maybe he was really hungry. Can it stay? Henry asked. Only when we find a home for it, said his father. He looked hard at the cat. Do you think it knows that it's shabby? Henry's father asked. Mudge was licking some milk from the visitor's chin. Mudge doesn't know, Henry said. Mudge likes it. Yes, said Henry's father, but Mudge also likes turkey gizzards. That's the inside of the turkeys. A good mother. In 1 week, they kept them. In 1 week, the shabby cat turned into a happy cat. It loved 3 things about Henry's house. It loved the towel closet. It loved the bathtub. That's only 2. Maybe something else is coming up. And it loved Mudge. In 1 week, the shabby cat had become Mudge's mother. It washed Mudge all the time. It washed Mudge's ears, it washed Mudge's eyes, it even washed Mudge's dirty feet. Yuck, said Henry. Washing him just like a mother cat would do. It was like little kittens to her kittens. The cat also made Mudge use good manners. Mudge had to wait his turn at the water dish. Oh, whose water dish is that? Mudge's. It's the dog's water dish. Mudge had to share his dog toys. Mudge even had to share his crackers, but Mudge, he didn't mind, because Mudge loved the cat too. Henry's mother and Henry's father wondered what they would do with the cat. They liked it, but taking care of Mudge was like taking care of 5 dogs. They didn't want any more pets. Henry's mother decided to make posters to find a home for the cat. Henry helped her. "Don't put the cat's picture on them," said Henry's father, "or we'll have that cat forever." Why do you think he said that? I love cats. I love looking at pictures of cats. Do you think it's because he looks kind of shaggy, they said? Maybe his hair, his fur isn't the prettiest? Seems like a nice cat, though. Henry and Mudge walked around town with the posters. They put one in the grocery store and one in the drugstore and one in the record store. They put a lot of them on trees, and Mudge ate one by mistake. Goodness. The posters didn't say anything about mashed prunes, so they didn't say that he looked like mashed prunes. He's got one right here. It says cat found. And we've got one right here in Mudge's mouth. Not a very good spot for it. When Henry and Mudge came home, Henry's father and Henry's mother were sitting on the couch with the cat. Henry's mother said, "Cats are nice." Henry's father said, "Even shabby ones." Mudge climbed onto the couch to be with his new mother. Henry climbed on next. The happy cat purred and purred. This one's called A Surprise. I wonder what's going to happen in this one. It says a surprise. So it's got to be maybe a surprising ending? Wonder. A lot of people saw the posters and came to look at the cat. Oh no, do you think they're happy to look at the cat? Oh, they don't look very happy. I wonder why. Some of them do. This guy is smiling, but the other ones look pretty sad. Maybe they're also missing their cat. I hope that it's one of their cats. Because if I was missing one, I would want to find mine. Some of them were very rude. They made fun of the cat. Mudge watched them and his fur stood up. A lot of people came to see the cat because they had lost their own. I was right. I made a good prediction. But they always said, "Ours is white." See a white cat? Nope. Or ours is gray. No one ever said, "Ours looks like mashed prunes." No one seemed to want the cat. It's pretty sad. That's sad for everyone because the people that came there, they were probably looking for their own cat and he was missing. And it's sad for the cat who can't find his home. Then one day there was a surprise. A police officer parked in front of Henry's house and a policeman rang Henry's bell. Henry and Henry's father and Henry's big dog Mudge went to the door. "Can I help you?" Henry's father asked the policeman. Henry's father was wondering if Mudge had eaten somebody's purse. My goodness, Mudge must eat a lot of things if he's going to eat a purse. Wonder why the policemen are there. I don't know. Do you have any predictions or any guesses? But the policeman had seen one of the posters. He was looking for his cat. He said it was different from other cats. He said it was unique. He said it looked something like mashed prunes. Henry ran to get the cat. When he came back with it, the policeman cried, "Dave!" Henry and Henry's father looked at each other. "Dave?" said Henry's father. "My goodness, that is an interesting name for a cat. Dave." Dave jumped out of Henry's arms and into the policeman's arms. The policeman kissed Dave on the nose. "I'm so happy to have found you. Have him back," the policeman said. Henry looked at Mudge, who was looking at Dave. "Your cat likes our dog," Henry told the policeman. My goodness. Do you think the dog and the cat are going to be happy to be separated? I hope they can do something because they like each other. It seems like they've become friends. They're almost like kind of like family. Maybe they can visit. The policeman looked at Mudge. I can see that, he said. Your dog has very clean ears. Suddenly, Henry got a lump in his throat. He didn't want Mudge to lose his mother, even if Mudge's mother was named Dave. The policeman said goodbye and he took his happy cat home. When Dave the cat was gone, Henry and Mudge felt very sad. The towel closet was shut, the bathtub was empty, and the dog toys were still. Henry had to cry a little and take a nap. Mudge had to eat a lot of crackers and take a nap. Henry's father and Henry's mother had to give them both extra hugs. The next day, a big box was on their porch. The note on it said, "To Mudge from Dave." Huh. Look, there's little kitty prints on there. Inside the box were 30 giant big dog bones. And under those was a gold police badge. Do you think they're happy now? I think if you're a giant dog like Mudge, I think you're going to be happy with 30 huge dog bones. My goodness. Wait, his tail. Mudge kept the dog bones for himself, but he shared the police badge with Henry. Dave the cat had taught him very good manners. So they're happy again. So although they were really sad to return the cat to the owner, the policeman, I think they were still happy in the end, right? I think the policeman was happy to have Dave back. Dave was happy to be back with his family, and Mudge and Henry got a reward at the end, which was pretty cool. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but in this case, they got a reward. So that was awesome. So if you like this story, I think I'm going to look at getting a few more of the Henry and Mudge books from the series. So we are working on fiction writing. So if you want, you can always go back and maybe even add a couple chapters to your book as well. So what happened first, what happened second, and what happened third, right? I will see you in next time. Bye.